All right, Chris, we're over here at 177 Villacrest. So very similar neighborhood to the other ones. Villacrest is a little bit busier of a thoroughfare, it looks like. There's a light at PJ Adams, whatever Parkway, which is the one that I took off of to get here. You're on the good part of the hill, so everything's sloping away from the house, which is a big plus from the other ones that, while it may slope away from the house in the back, it was sloping into the house. Like you can see that car leaning down and my car leaning up. Let's take a look inside. Some pretty good stuff, and I'll talk you through the not so goodies as well. Again, an easy yard to maintain, whatnot. Fucking bumblebee coming after me. Yeah, let's get on inside. You got a Ring doorbell right there. Not Ring, but similar. So walking in, you're straight into the living room. They're already moving out, so they've got their stuff down. But I mean, lots of space here. I mean, they're not even using that whole area, that corner. The ceiling angles, so that makes the room feel a lot more open, and you can see it flows right into the dining room area and the kitchen area. But let's check out the guest rooms over here on this side first. So they did put this flooring throughout. It's pretty good, not making much noise or anything like that. Good sized bathroom for a guest bathroom, functional, just a little outdated, you know, not the best of things, but nothing's broken, nothing seems off. It's just about time for an update, I'd say. And then you've got this nice window letting some light in, but keeping your privacy. And you can see just your typical bathroom insert, some storage space and stuff like that. Little marks and stuff like that throughout. This just doesn't look like it's been painted when it was installed. It's just a tough angle, and they probably just gave up on it. We'll keep pointing out little things like that as we go. So there's a linen closet here, and then there's a coat closet there. Same size, just different layout. You can guess a little bit of the smell that's lingering. Not a big deal. Small stuff. Come through and patch that up, touch up the paint, no big deal. You're good to go. Interesting, you know, it's not a square room. It's got those two cuts from being in the front of the house, but you've got 3 good sized windows and a good sized closet in here. So you've got your storage, and they actually slide pretty good. Now, there are 3 dogs. You can see some of the stuff that's throughout the house. Little stuff, but it is throughout the house as we go. Just needs to be redone. I mean, my personal opinion is get rid of this old fancy looking trim and get the just piece of wood that is now more popular. This room smells like a smoker. Cigarette this time. The other time it was something different. A good sized room. I mean, they've got this massive TV that makes it a lot smaller feeling, and these shelves here, but you've got fairly good amount of room. That's a full bed, and then you've got, I mean, a whole couch and even a fridge in the corner, and then some more stuff here. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here that makes it feel a little bit tighter, but good sized room for the most part. And then again with the double wide closet that gives you some pretty good space. I'm not going to try and get too deep in there as it's full of stuff right now, but you can see what we've got going on. Just dirty. It looks like needs a touch up of paint and cleaning. I'm not sure. Almost looks like smoke damage and dust. Little nicks. Looks like you're set up to be able to run everything in there, so looks like we've got a setup inside the house. We'll see if I can crack the code on that. So again, here you're sharing the space with the kitchen and the living and the dining room area, and it opens up fairly nicely into the living room area. So you're getting that open plan, if you will. Stove is right here on the island or peninsula, if you will. They've got the microwave set up there. Putting a microwave here, you're really going to run out of room and it's going to lose a lot of that openness, but might be possible because the microwave just takes up a lot of room. Appliances, a little bit older. The black kind of went out of style about 10 years ago, 15 years ago, so they're a little bit older, but probably not too bad. Enclosed garage, or insulated garage with the setup here. Washer and dryer right in there, so pretty easy access from the living room. And then you've got the water heater here. Just judging by that copper, it looks like it's a fairly new unit. Let's see if we can get a year. I don't know why this isn't mandatory on the sticker. This looks like an 06, and then I can't really reach in there. I'll try and do that off camera when I've got both hands. You've got some pegboard in the corner and what looks like some old shelving. I don't know if they'd be leaving that, but you've got the height to be able to do a lot of out of the way storage. You got some stuff there, some more right above the washer and dryer. Okay. It is split plan. It's a little interesting that this door is right here, but and I'm gonna try and talk over the dog. But this is the master. Big space. I think the poor dog pissed himself. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't get to let you out. You do have 2 windows going out to enclosed spaces, but I mean that's a king bed. Lots of space. Lots and lots of space in here. Yeah, this is what dogs do. At least my cats know where to go. Again, same matching vanity setup. This is a 2 sink setup. Just needs to be updated. Still in good shape. Still doing a fine job. Just not new anymore. Walk-in closet. It's only got the 1 rack set up, and that's probably where that rack I saw in the garage was. You can do a rack there and a rack on this wall to open up and add more storage space. You do have just the toilet there, and then they used to have some glass here. I'm glad they got rid of that because I hated that stuff. But again, just a basic shower insert. Let me turn this light off because I don't want to go back into this room with this barking dog at me. They're trying to air it out. Leaving the window open. All right, buddy. We're not trying to fight you. Okay, so not the best amount of countertop space in the kitchen, but again, just talking about it some more. I mean, you've got all this space here that you could put a shelving system there, and you're just going to increase like crazy what you've got. Put some open shelving in there, and that's kind of the new style, and it'll allow you to really expand on your space because this is the only storage inside of the kitchen. Do they not eat? There's no food in here. Okay, we're not gonna ask questions about them. I don't know what that deal is, but no food inside of what I would have assumed is the pantry. Okay. So again, I'll show you that when I open the door, but little things. This had some type of film on it that has fallen off. I don't even know what that is. Might have been just one that got shipped. This door does catch here. You can see that marking. And we're missing a lot here. Whatever. Very interesting. So this room is, okay, no, it does. It does have AC coming to this room. the amount of windows must be why I'm feeling a little bit more heat. They've got this as set up with some clothes in here, and so then they blocked off those two windows with some paper, and then they blocked off this window for some separation and some privacy, I'd assume. And then we'll go into, this is gonna be your covered patio. It is plywood. I'm sitting at about 230, 235, so, and it feels pretty sturdy. You can feel that it's plywood, but that's about it. This is all screened in. It's just older screening. They didn't create the screens as big. That's probably the only one that I can see that's got a little bit of a rip to it. All the others are okay. This one actually, okay, so this piece is completely missing here. You've got a little bit of bricking here. Leads to decent backyard. There's a shed back there. I don't think I have the key because the two keys I was given just opened. Ooh. Okay, so there's holes in the yard. You can't see that on the camera. Open wiring here. This huge spout is to just get the water all the way there. You did get 6 inches under the ground. It's not that hard. Improper attachment of that paneling. Should be a small overlap like this. This one's just sticking out a lot. Actually, yeah, it's just dangling a little bit. So it's not too much of a fix there. Let's take a look at here. Clearly, I'd recommend a step up here. But not bad in here. You know, you can tell that you're off grade when you step into it. Needs a ramp or some steps to get into it. Kind of a big step. Some damage. Doesn't look like any moisture's getting in from the top. That looks like a very new roof. There's some stains here, but I don't think that that's going to be water, as it's kind of sporadic and not really that bad. If it's water, it's going to be worse, but it's a good workspace back here. Okay. Get that door shut. So going around, they've got a little fire pit set up here. The rocks will stay. I don't know if the fire pit will. I'd assume so. Let me avoid that drop off. You know, with 3 dogs, I'm guessing a lot of these holes are the dogs, and they've got the shovel out that they're trying to refill them in. Another shed here. Kind of tough to get into, but it looks good on the inside. Just took a beating on the outside. Really not that bad. It's just some rust on that metal. Yeah, the walls. You do have a fence leaning over here. Only thing supporting it up is this crepe myrtle and that crepe myrtle. That poor young guy's holding up a lot of the weight. So, you know, get with the neighbor. Try and partner up with getting that fixed so you don't have to deal with it. All right, Chris, that's about what I've got with this house. It does look like a newer roof. I've got to check the MLS on that. Lots of trees. I'm sure it's beautiful in the summer when they're all blooming, and in a couple months when it really kicks off. Decent backyard. Not great grass, but when you got 3 dogs, that's usually a problem. Smells of smoke. Damage on some of this vinyl. Vinyl's very cheap, so not hard to get that fixed. You got a nail hanging out right there. A couple little things, you know. It's not in perfect shape, but it does get us an open layout. It gets you some outdoor space. This feels really good in here right now, to hang out and enjoy a little bit of outside without being full blown in the sun. And then this space is just like an added room that you can use. Let's see what else we got. I mean, they've got some security set up, motion sensors and stuff like that. The door was yelling at me earlier One had open garage door and everything like that. To give you my take while I'm here, I like the neighborhood. I like a lot about this house. It does need a little bit of love. Needs a deep clean. Needs there's a couple smells that need to get out just from the animals and stuff like that. And but you know, I think this is a very functional kitchen. Once you figure out where to put that microwave, honestly, that's where you put the shelf. You put the microwave right there. You've just opened up a lot of prep space right next to the sink. And honestly, the rack should go above. Anyway, garage is a good add. You got the pantry there, but like I said, you get a shelving system right there, and you get some open shelves maybe, and you've got tons of space here for some stuff. And you know, massive living room. The bedrooms are decent size. You can see that they maximize their space. It's not bad. It's pretty good. It does need a little bit of attention. That's all. All right.